All right, welcome to the stream. Okay, I installed a whole new browser just so I could get this leetcode thing in dark mode. Okay, I'm using this dark reader extension. So I am fully operational for leetcode streams. Okay, like this is not a joke. This is not a test. It's not a drill. Okay, this is legitly leetcode stuff. Wait, am I live? I am live. Okay. All right, so today, it's like it's a leak code day, okay? Like it kicked my butt yesterday, and I did not like that feeling. All right, so I did not get this yesterday. If you were watching at the end yesterday, I did not get this one, but I have not given up. Okay, in fact, I did solve this off stream, so I'm just gonna solve it here. But so what I was overthinking it. I was like trying to come up with a pattern, matrices, like, can I like subtract things? No, it's literally just a straightforward keep track of where you are in the string. That's it. So here it is. This stupid medium difficulty question that stumped me yesterday. So dumb, but here it is. In my my probably the most cheat code language there is Ruby. Here we go. So the first thing is you need to keep track. You need to output, right? And then you also need to keep track of where you are, right? And not only that, you need to keep track of if you're zigging or zagging, right? So I define zigging as down, and then zagging as like diagonal, right? So that's what I do. Here, we'll make this a little bigger so we can see it. There we go. So that's what I do. So I need these three pieces of state, right? And then all I need to do is do this, right? And then here we go. So I have my characters in an array, right? And then the next thing I need to do is I need to see if my pointer is less than the number of rows, right? -1. And I also need to see if I'm zagging or not, or zigging or not, right? So if I'm zigging, we'll say, actually, you know what? We'll keep track of the zags, right? So zagging is false at first. So at first I'm not zagging, or I'm not. Oh, you know what? We'll do zigs. We'll do zigs. So zig starts out as true, right? So at first I am going down, right? And then I'm going diagonal, right? So that's all happening. And then if I'm not doing any of those things, right? I'm going back diagonal. So like the first thing I need to do is here we go. Let's see, flat join. Okay. The first thing I need to do is I need to see if I need to assign. I'm like grouping. I'm grouping the rows right now, right? So like this is the first row, this is the second row, and this is the third row, right? So every time I go down, I increment the pointer, right? So if I'm doing this, I'm incrementing, right? If I'm not doing that, I'm decrementing the pointer, right? And that was the whole thing. Is like 0, 1, 2, and then 1, 0, right? And then 1, 2, 1, 0, and that it keeps going like that forever and ever. Who cares, right? So here I just set the pointer again to I get the characters in there again. The only difference is this one. I set zig to true here. So when the pointer reaches, in this case when it reaches 0, 1, 2, I need to I'm gonna switch over here, right, to this one, and I'm gonna say zig is I'm not zigging anymore, right? I'm no longer I'm zagging now, right? This is zagging. This is zigging, right? So I need to keep track of the fact that I'm not zigging anymore, and I'm also gonna decrement the pointer, right? 1, 0. So that's what happens here, right here, and I So this is an array of arrays, right? And that's what this flatten is here for. So I'm not just like adding characters into a flat array. I'm like grouping the rows together as I move the pointer up and down, up and down. Okay, let's see. Does OBS, am I having problems? No, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. All right, so this is happening, and I'm pretty sure this is it, but let's see. I already messed it up, so who cares, right? This might be it. I don't know. Oh, it doesn't like my slice, right? Each for string. Can I not do this? S.slice with an empty string to get characters? What version of Ruby is this? Ruby 3.1? That's like the latest one. S.slice. Input. S.slice. Each? Do? Am I crazy? Undefined method each for string in solution. Ruby split split string into characters. Maybe I just need to call split, right? Not. No, I looked at that yesterday. That's not what I want to do. Okay, maybe I just need to call split, right? Oh, it's chars. It's chars, not slice. Okay, s.chars. Oh, perfect. That's even better. All right, so let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, so that's nil. No problem. So I either need to say output pointer or equals, right? And this here too. And I can probably do this outside of the loop too. I could do it here. And then I guess I can move this outside of the loop too, right? So it just adds the first character to the first group, the first grouping. I didn't actually try this, so I don't know. Index -4. Too small for the array. Okay. So zig is false. Oh, I need to actually set this. Maybe I actually have to think this through. Because I just saw that I was so excited I want to jump on. I want to jump on and talk about it. Okay, so this one, if it's less than num rows -1, then I increment the pointer 0, 1, 2, and then it reaches 2, right? Which this row is 3, so it reaches this, so it has to start decrementing, which it does, right? And since zig is false, it's not going to restart this. So zig is false, it decrements, and then zig is still false. Oh, I see. I need to set zig to something. So I think I would say zig. The next time zig is not false is zig is actually set to. I need to set zig to Pratic Codes. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so I need to set zig to something. I think it should be 0, 1, 2, 1, 0. So it should probably be if the pointer is equal to 0. That's it. That's it right there. All right, let's try it. I don't know if this is gonna work, but whatever. Oh my gosh, it was wrong. Okay, output is expected to be this. Okay, let me see. So I think this zig pointer is 0. Maybe I should put this here. I actually would like to know how far off I am from my actual solution. Let's look at it. LeetCode. I put in this temp, right? Okay, so I have zig true. Okay, so I was very similar. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it was after. is after. All right. All right. Wait, didn't I do that though? I did do that, didn't I? Oh, let me look at that again. CD projects, leetcode. Maybe I should have tested it before. I did test it actually. Let me see. Let me see. S.split. Oh, I didn't do chars though. I don't think it matters. So I did pointer less than numbers minus 1, pointer minus equals, and then pointer equals. Yeah, that looks about right, right? Okay, so let me do input. I'm just gonna do just this dumbest thing because I really want this thing to work. This looks right. This looks right here. Not an editor command. So pointer minus equals 1, pointer plus equals 1, then I set the pointer to the character. Okay, and then I return it all as a string, right? And I also say zig is a pointer 0, right? And zig starts out as true. I mean, that looks like it's okay. I mean, it looks all right. Okay, that was weird. I don't know. What's the difference between chars? S chars? Let's try it. Oh, there is no difference. What did I change? Oh, I did this pointer 0? Oh, you know what? Pointer equals 0. I think I probably need to put this in parens. Man, sometimes Ruby gets me, you know? All right, I wonder if I could solve it in JavaScript. What if I get rid of this? Oh, there's no DS. Okay. All right. Wow, this editor, not great, you know? Not great. Okay, so it's still working somehow. I don't. Let's just submit it and see what happens. Let me bring back the 0 here. Oh my gosh, what the heck? This is not true Vim here. Let's just submit it and see if I get the wrong answer again. Oh, I definitely got the wrong answer. Okay, so what does it say here? ABC 1. Index -2, too small for array. Minimum -1. So I did num rows minus 1. Is it gonna tell me I'm like failing on some? So it's always gonna be 1, right? So it could be 0. If pointer is 0. Shoot, I thought I had it for sure. Let's go back to my thing. Man, this stupid question, like it is getting me. It is getting me. I'm gonna. This is a hill I'm gonna die on. All right. Okay, let me see this stupid thing. All right, so let's try it in my thing locally here, so I could debug it. P convert S A or S, where S is ABC and it's 1. It should be what was my output? Oh, index is -2. Okay, that's fine. There was no output. It was an error. Okay, let's see. Oh, it definitely is -1. So oh, you know what? If pointer less than or equal to 0. Pointer, on, you know what I could do? I could hack it so that it doesn't go below -1. Pointer, if pointer greater than or equal to 1, right? And I can say 0 here. Let's try it. Okay, so those are still working. And then ABC, it looks like ABC's working here with my hack. With my hack. Okay, let's try it. If pointer greater than or equal to 1, right? It doesn't feel great, you know, to keep doing this. It doesn't feel great. There it is. Yeah, accepted. Okay, so this is a dirty hack, and I think there's probably a better way than this like weird edge case. I can probably. Oh, you know what? I should probably say pointer less than num rows minus one. No, that's probably fine. Whatever. Look, it's LeetCode. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So this is good. It's not great, but what are you gonna do? And I definitely don't want to solve this in any other language, but I guess maybe I'll use JavaScript, but it's gonna be similar, so maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, this oh I hate this. I bet you if I decremented the pointer, um I bet you if I did it instead of num rows minus one, I bet you if I said if I was zag and pointer is greater than or equal to zero, else, right? Or greater than or equal to num rows, greater if pointer is equal to num rows minus one and zagging. I bet you if I did that. No, that's about the same. That's about the same though. If pointer is greater than or equal to zero, right? Yeah, that's about the same. I don't know. This is, yeah, that's a weird edge case. I don't think it's good. Um, but that's all right. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Now that I'm in LeetCode mode, right, and I'm actually thinking correctly, let's see. I don't really want to go back to that other one that was there. Let me do some easy ones just to build myself up a little bit, so I don't have to run into these weird edge cases. What is a Roman to integer? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just crank through these easy ones. Roman numerals are represented. Okay, IV, blah, blah, blah. Symbol, value. 2 is written as 2. Yes, I understand. Just two ones added together. 12 is written as 10, 2. Yes, I understand, which is simply. Number 27 is written as XXVII, which is, yep, I understand. Are usually written largest to smallest from left to right. The numeral for 4 is not 4. Instead, the number 4 is written as 4. Wow, this is a really long description. Okay. All right. The same thing is happening. Number 4 is written because the ones, okay. 9, okay, there are 6 instances where subtraction is used. X to make 4 and 9. L and C to make 40 and 90. Signal placed before D and M to make 400 and 900. Given a Roman numeral, convert it to an integer. Really? Isn't this just like straightforward mapping, except for these edge cases here? 3 is 3. 50. 5. 58. Okay, 1994 is 1,990 and 4. So 900 is going to be CM. And then 4 is IV. So it'll never be more than 15. Contains only the characters. S contains only the characters IV. It is guaranteed that S is a valid Roman numeral in the range. Oh, I see. They give me the Roman numerals that I convert to numbers. If I can't get this easy one, I just give up. You know what I mean? Like I just totally give up. I'm done. You know, that's it. I'm gonna hang up my hat as a programmer. Well, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna frame houses. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll be a farmer. I would love to be a farmer. You know, grow food. Something that's actually like useful. You know. Let's see, 500. 1,000. What did they say too? What was it? I can be placed before V to make 4 and 9. Okay, so I can probably just say, can I just do, oh, I can do a regular expression, I think, probably, right? Yeah, I can probably do that. Do they want you to use there's an easy one with a regular expression? Dang, what? Okay, maybe. Let's see. Ivy is 4. I could just map this, right? Um, let's see here. Because 6 instances were subtraction, because the 1 is before the 5. Number 9. Wow, talk about hacks, right? Okay, X before the L. These are the only 6 instances though, 49. And then, and C, XC. Oh, VX and I and V and X. X can be placed before L and C to make 90, right? Oh, this is 40, right? And then C can be placed before D to make 500. Oh, 400. And then this is CM is 900. Yeah, you want to talk about hacks? That's really bad. That's really bad. Wait, what's 99? 99 would be it would be XC IX, right? Oh, I see. I could do this then. Okay, that's fine. All right, so to me, the most straightforward way, numerals, right? The most straightforward way to me would be if you give me 3 here, I would probably have to split on my, oh, you know what? I don't even have to use regular expressions. I would probably split on like, on my keys, right? So I have all the mapping. So all I have to do is like split on keys, right? So I would probably split on all my keys, numerals, keys, each do key, right? And then I'd probably do Roman to int k. Wait, what am I doing? Numerals? Sorry. I would probably say s dot split k. And then if I split, I would just get a bunch of arrays, right? So I would split on this. I can probably just say map and then do this like this. And then I would probably, maybe I should do this in JavaScript. Well, no, it's fine. So I'd probably do this and then I would get like a bunch of groups. And then all of the groups, so if I split like this and the thing was groups would be I, right? Because I've mapped over all my keys. You know what? Maybe this isn't the right way to do this. Because I want to check. I want to check either. No, it is the right way. I want to check if any of my keys map. So it would actually be like a bunch of stuff, right? Like it would actually be. Because I'm mapping over all my keys, right? So it would be a lot longer, but yeah, I should really take this easy thing easy though. I should take it seriously because I don't want to mess this up. Let's see. So if I did this as 3 because 3 ones, right? So this would be 3 I's and a bunch of other stuff that I don't care about. S dot split. And then I think, do I really want to S dot split on this? I really want to use a regular expression. So if I do split though, because I don't even have LV as a thing though. But I do have 2s. I only have 6 2s though. If I didn't do my 2s, how would XC is 90, so I do have the twos here. I do have 3 pairs. Twos. Yeah, this might not be the right way. I might just split the string itself, right? On nothing, right? I might just do what I did before, cares. And then I might just get I might just loop and say care. If I split this would probably be fine. Because I wouldn't split it this way, but I would split it on each character. And then just map it. But this one's not going to work, right? Because M will work, but CM won't work. Yeah, that's probably why I need to map on my... Maybe I can do split first, right? Because I'm... Then I get less, right? What is console? Oh yeah, okay. So is there, I don't know if there's any penalty for running the code. Because I haven't submitted it, maybe? I'm actually kind of curious what this looks like. Is it going to tell me? Can I not debug? Unexpected string literal? Oh. I wonder if I could debug outside of my editor. Because I would like to do that. Output? Okay, cool. STD out? Sweet. Okay, so it is your input, and then I got nil. And I also got... I split on it, and I got the 3s together, right? It's not really what I wanted. I guess what I could do, instead of splitting, is I can go down the string, and I can look at each one, right? And then if it doesn't match, it's a 2, right? So like if I could approach this a different way, right? So for this, I could just say the first one, this one here, this I, is gonna be I can just point at this little guy, right? Is there like a down caret that I can use? How do I mark this? How do I do this? V maybe? There we go. Maybe I use V as my marker. Okay, so this that guy is gonna be index 0. And then it does match, right? So then I can just move on to the next one. That matches, and that matches. But if I get LV this, I do the same thing. This, and then I would match this one, and then I would match this one, and they all match. Everything matches. So I could just come up with the sum, right? So if I went down here though, M CMX CIV, right? So I could do this, right? CMX. So I could just go down each character. And then if there's not a match, right? Like this one, C does not... Oh, C does exist. Shoot. But it's supposed to be... Oh, so I would get 1100 when I wasn't supposed to if I did this way, right? Yeah, how are you supposed to know that CM is 900? Wait, how would you know though? That's so confusing. I guess if you see them together, right? So maybe there's like a precedence thing, right? So maybe I have to always check. Man, that's confusing because you can have C and M in the thing. But I guess if they're together, okay. There's like precedence. All right. So if I can't do it one at a time, right? I've got to do it 2 at a time. And first, I've got to look for any pairs, right, of these first. So I guess what I could do is I could just check 2 at each time, right? Because I'm just going down the line here. So I could just check this here and here. I could check these 2 together, and then I can check these 2 together, right? And then these 2 together. So yeah, I guess I could just have like a special case for those guys. Okay, I could try this. Let me see. So I'd probably say s-chars. You know what? Ruby might actually be throwing me off because like I know it too well, so maybe I'm overthinking things. Char, and I would probably say each with index, right? And I would probably say numerals. So I need to actually have 2 little index guys. So I'd say j equals I plus 1, right? Like that, right? I would say j equals 0, right? Or I'd say j equals 1, right? So I starts at 0, j starts at 1, and then I'd probably say I just have to check each one as I go, right? So I would say I could check the char itself, which would be I, right? Then I could just have my counter here. I'll leave it. And then we could say si. There's probably a better way to do this in Ruby. I don't know why I'm in this like weird mode. This weird like super low imperative mode. Sj, right? So I could check my numerals. Numerals for both of these. Yeah, that's it. If it doesn't exist here, here, let's say key. Si Sj, right? What is up with this syntax highlighting? It's horrible. I'm gonna guess JavaScript is better, but I might switch maybe. Okay, so if numerals key. So let's get my output, right? 0. So here we can say output equals, or output equals, if output is nil, right? Then we can say key is actually just si or char, right? So here I don't even need this. I could just say char, right? Okay, so then I could say sj, right? I don't even need this. I could just say I plus 1. What am I doing? Less state is better. I plus 1. Man, I'm super into the leetcode mindset right now. Just weirdly doing weird loops and things. Okay, so key is just char. So here we could say output equals numerals char, right? Or not char, yeah, char. And then we could say unless output. Okay. And then I could just put output here. So I could run through this before I submit it here. So the first time this runs, I is 0. Char is I. Just for the simple case, right? And then if I is less than s dot size, right? There we go. So that, yeah, s dot size, that's about right. -1. Yeah, actually, how would I check this at the end, right? Well, I can go over that the next time. But anyway, so the first time char is I, and then key here is I, right? That's the first iteration, right? And then first, and then second, it's going to be second is I is 0. Char is I, right? And the key is II. And then output is going to be output plus equals. Output is going to be so the key is II, but II doesn't exist, right? So I'm going to fall back to the 1, right? So output will be 1. And then key is going to be II again. And output is going to be 2, right? And then the third iteration, which is the tricky one, because it will... Oh, man, I hate leetcode. All right, I thought I loved it, but it's super annoying. Okay, so key so key is not actually, you know what cares? I is 1 here, I is 2, and then the key is going to be s. That's going to be 2 plus 1, which is outside the bounds of the array, right? So this is not going to happen, right? That's not going to happen at all. So that stinks. I might actually have to flip this, right? Because I don't want to ruin it at the end. So this key is just going to be I. Key equals char, right? Okay, so I can always say key is char, right? So I have some cases here, but it's not horrible. It would actually be a lot nicer to use a regular expression with this. Yeah, it might actually be nice to like split too, though. Yeah, all right. Okay, so this is looking okay. So far, I think key is I here, and then this won't run, so it just stays with I here, because I'm at the end of the thing. Because 2 plus 1 does not exist because there's only 3, so there's no third index. So I is 2 here, and the size is 3. So 3 minus 2, 2 is not less than 2, so that won't run. So I think that would be okay for this case, but for the other case here, so the first iteration is going to be all right. Char is M. I is 0. Key is going to be M at first, but then it's going to be M C, which does not exist, right? So that is going to be, that's going to wind up being, key is going to wind up being just char. And then output is going to be 1000. That's the first iteration. Second iteration, the char is going to be C. I is going to be 0. That must be an easier way to do this. This is horrible. Maybe it would be nice to like group them by 2s. And then if that doesn't work, if nothing matches, right, just group by 1s. that might be better actually, instead of this stupid imperative stuff. Yeah, I wonder if I could just group by 2s. Like 2, 2, 2, and there's a 1 left over, so obviously that's not gonna work, but I could group here. Oh, but I can't group it at the right place though. I guess I can like look for these patterns though, right? Like maybe I can start at the right. Instead of the left. Right? Like if I see V, check for I. All right, doesn't matter. All right, so let's just keep going. This iteration is char C, key is char, right? So key is C, and then so key is actually going to be CM, right? And then output is going to be, oh, you know what? Now I just realized I'm going to come back over it though. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm all right. Output is equal to, yeah, I guess I am though. Yeah, this might not work. Yeah, it might. Yeah, this might not work. At least I had dark mode. All right, let's see. Output is gonna be 1900, right? And then the third iteration, which is horrible, is gonna be M, right? And then I equals 1. So I'm like I'm duplicating stuff. I was wrong on my other iterations here. Key care. No, key is now MX, but MX doesn't even exist, right? So the key is actually going to be just M, which is no good, right? Yeah, I might try this another way. I don't really like this that much. Oh yeah, what if I split it? Right? What if I split MC MX CIV and I just not split? What if I partitioned, right? Partition by 2, right? Set it, whatever that is, whatever that syntax is, whatever that method is. Then it'll be MC MX, which is not, that's not right. Okay, so what if I, yeah, what if I just started from the right instead? Right? So if I see a V, I can check for I. And if I see a C here, I can check for X. But I can also do the same thing. If I see a C, I can check for M to the right. Right? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Or you know what? I could oh, you know what? Maybe yeah, maybe I could just split everything into an array. Right? MC MXCIV. And then now that I have my array, I can well, I guess I'm already doing this in the loop though. Yeah, I'm already doing this. But yeah, I don't want to come back over and redo it. So if the key really was, I actually have to increment. So I can't just loop through all the characters like this naively. Oh my gosh. Okay, S cares size, right? Or S size times each with index. Do. I don't care about this. Okay. Actually, no, I don't even need each with index. I just need each. Okay, so now I'm gonna like have a loop that looks like MC MX CIV, right? And then this, if I see, okay, I see. I think I need to just check, and I let like the dumbest check ever. If yeah, I don't, because I want to be able to control where I am in the loop. Like I want to skip 2 at a time if I want to. All right, let me see. If SI equals M, I have to check to see, or if it's C, I have to check if there's an M next. and si plus 1 and s less than si plus 1 and s I less than s dot size minus 1. I could do the same thing I did here, pointer, right? All right, I could do that instead. So I could just have my pointer, right? Like I had before. Is this a running theme with this leetcode stuff? Is that what this is? Okay, so I have my, so instead of using I can just control where my pointer is, right? So I could just jump the pointer to the next one, I guess, right? Well, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Okay, if this equals C, or here we could say pairs, right? It's I, X, or C, right? I, X, C, right? If pairs include SI and SI plus 1 equals let's see here, what do we call this? Subtraction subs percent equals VX or L. VX. Okay, maybe I should just do this because there's a bunch of stuff I didn't realize. CDM. Okay. Okay, we could just do this instead. Pairs IX, IV, XL, XC, CD, CM, right? Okay. And then we could say if pairs include SI slice I1. I'll just do dumb stuff because I don't know what's going on right now. SI S I plus 1 and I less than S dot size minus 1. Okay. So if the pair is if it's a pair, right? So if I take this and it's a pair, which it's not, so but this one is, then I have to increment my pointer, right? By 2. So pointer starts at 0. Else I just output plus equals to SI, right? Numerals. Okay, so this is looking okay, I think now. I think it's less confusing to use so output numerals. And we could say key equals if I. We'll just do it twice. Man, this is a hard song. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Yeah, it's good. Okay. All right. All right. So this, I'm going to increment this pointer by 2, right? And so now I have to actually check my pointer because I don't want to come back to the other. I guess, you know what? I could do like a while, even though I never do whiles in Ruby. This is so weird. Maybe I shouldn't use Ruby. Maybe I should use something that's like a little lower level. Let's see, something that's not horrible. There we go. Break if. Yeah, I guess I could just do loop, right? Is rejected. He's just using kernel loop. Oh, okay. All right, let's do that. Let's do loop. Okay, we'll do loop instead. And we'll say break if pointer greater than or equal to s dot size minus 1. right? Okay, that's probably right? So now I don't have an I just have my pointer, right? And I could move it at will. There we go. That's much better. Pointer plus equals 2. Nice. Okay, so now I could say key. Here we go. If I less than s dot size minus 1. Pointer less than. Pointer. I'll just call my pointer I. What am I doing? That was like so. I can call it P. I'll call it. Yeah, I don't want to call it. I already have I here. Pairs include key. So key will otherwise just be nil, right? That's fine. I can live with that. So here we go. If I okay. This is key. If pairs include key, pointer plus equals 2, pointer plus equals 2. Right? Right? Yes. I'm feeling good about this. I'm gonna run through this real quick. So break if the pointer it hits the end, right? Okay, hold on a second. My dog needs to go outside. Oh, do I have my little hold on. Oh man. I just realized I dropped a bunch of frames. Interesting. All right. Okay. Let's go through it here. I starts at 0. Right? I guess I can call this pair, right? Pair. Pair. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. I can't believe this is an easy one. I'm having a lot of trouble with this. Maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm just that bad. Okay. So let's start with this one. So the first thing I do is this pair is II, right? And then the next thing is it doesn't exist in the pairs, so that this gets skipped. And then this over here happens, right? And this is I has not changed. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, that was a bad one. Okay, so then it's gonna be 3. It's gonna be 1, right? And the next thing happens. The pair is II, right? It's the same thing, except I instead of being 0, I is now 1, right? So I'm check. So before I was checking 0 and 1, but now I'm checking 1 and 2, right? And the pair still does not exist, so it still gets skipped. And now my output is 2, right? The next thing is the pair comes along, but this time it's 2 and then 3. But 3 is not less than 2, right? 3 minus 2, 3 minus 1. So this doesn't even happen, right? Pair is now nil, right? Can I do this in Ruby? Let's try. IRB, we could do include nil. Can I just pass that? Is that fine? Okay, cool. Okay, let me get rid of it. Let me get rid of this. All right, so that works. So pairs nil, which is fine with me. Okay, and then skipped, right? Because it's false. Because nil is not included in this pair's array. And then here we have 3, right? So that works. That one works. So now we'll do the. This is the same for example 2, right? It doesn't matter. So this one is the one that I care most about. Here we go. Let's see. MXCIV, right? I can't believe this is taking me this long to get. Like, this is insane, right? How is this? Okay. It's supposed to be easy, I thought. Is this not the easy? It is easy. Wow. Okay. Maybe I'm not thinking about it the right way. I bet there's an easier way to solve this. But I'm just in imperative mode, so I'm just doing imperative stuff. NevNet99. What's up? How's it going? Okay. All right, so sorry, I'm like my MacBook's like way over. Let me move it. Here we go. Now I can see the chat. Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can change this layout. What about me? I'm good. Just hating my life and leetcode. I don't hate leet. I actually do find leetcode kind of like therapeutic a little bit, But when I'm going through it, it's like horrible. But at the end, I'm like, oh yeah, that felt good. I'm hating my life trying to get into neovim. Yeah. Yeah, neovim. It's good. I mean, you can see it here. It's amazing. You gotta do it though. You gotta just, get through the pain. What am I doing? AT2. I have to minimize this actually. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to play with some plugins. Yes. Do you want to see I could show you mine if you care. Let's see. So I've got some here. So the ones that I think that make the only thing that makes a difference are the I like to do the GitHub line number, and I also obviously have Telescope. Tree Sitter is good. I like split join, and like there's like SQL stuff and like Rust tools, and like a bunch of other stuff. And then LSP config and autocomplete. But I think those are the only ones that matter. Oh, Lua line's pretty good too. So those are pretty much the only ones. Other than that, like it's all just syntax highlighting and random Rails stuff, right, and Ruby stuff, because that's what I do a lot. All right, let's see. Okay, so this one's MC, doesn't exist, increments by 1, right? Proving to be painful. I mean, yeah, I like compared to something like VS Code, it's definitely like a shock to the system. But once you get it configured, I feel like I don't ever mess with mine. So I don't know. But once I got it with autocomplete and all that stuff, it really feels good. Okay, so this was MC, so I was 0, but now I is 1, right? M is done. It's 1,000, right? And then I is 1, and it's C. And I plus 1 is 2. So the pair is CM, right? And CM does exist at the end, right? So Yeah, so that does exist. And then here I can just say that if the pair exists, it's going to do the right thing. It's going to add 900. So now it's going to be 1900. And then it's going to come along and say, we're going to increment by 2. So it was 1, but now it's 3, right? So I'm just going to skip over to the next one that's not CM. 0 here, 1, 2. So I'm just going to skip to 3, right? That's perfect. All right, so now it's 3, and this is 4. And CM is, oh no, sorry, now it's XC, right? Which also exists, right? So that gets set in there, and now it's 1990, right? Is the output 1990? Output equal 1990. And then I'm also going to skip again to 5, right? So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay. So I greater than or equal to size, right? Okay, so now I is 5, and it's going to be 5 and 6, right? And so this is going to be IV, right? And then the output is now going to be 1994, right? And then so now I is 5. Now I is 7, right? So when it gets down to this break, now 7 is greater than the size of this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's greater than or equal to the size, right? So now that it's 7, it should abort, right? The loop should abort, and then output should be set. All right, it's an easy one. You know what? I don't really think it was that easy, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Let's see how many mistakes I made. This pair, okay, SI, okay, all right. I less than size. Oh my goodness, I don't even know if this is gonna work. Honestly, I worked through it, but okay, so that was something, right? All right, can I change this? Oh, I can change it. Perfect. Okay, so let's change the test case here. All right, let's try it. All right, so the singles are working. The doubles, this whole if branch hasn't even run yet. This is the moment of truth right here. The moment of truth. All right. I you know what? I can live with that. Let's try it. Let us try it. Let's see if we fail. Yes, accepted. Finally, an easy one that took me so long. All right, sweet. So it's very slow. It's horrible, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, there's definitely an easier way to do this. Now that I'm looking at this, there's got to be an easier way to do this. Like with a regular expression, I'm sure, but also with yeah, just I mean, there's just got to be an easier way. I don't know, whatever. I don't even care. Let's go on to the next problem, the next easy problem. Let's do it. Let's see what we have here. Easy is easy is that's something. Let's see. Longest common prefix. All right, here we go. Write a function to find the longest common prefix string amongst an array of strings. If there is no common prefix, return an empty string. Longest common prefix string. So that would be FL. Okay, I get it. There is no common prefix, so empty string. All right. So okay, so I have to check just for the prefix, right? Okay. Let me think about this before I start writing code. Let's see, common prefix. I need to find FL, right? So I can probably just say, for every string, I could just check. I could just go down the way, right? Whatever is each one is equal. So I could accumulate characters and check them as I go across each one. So what I could do is I could split them up, right? Map cares. Cares. And now that I have them, they look like this. It looks like this, right? F L O W dot dot dot, right? And then this is like this, comma, percent W, F L O W, and then this one is percent W, F L I G H T, right? I might as well just write this out. I don't know what's wrong with me. So now I have these three. I have these three arrays, and I can loop, right? The whole thing is this all loops? Is that what it is? And then I could just have an incrementer, and I could say cares. Oh, you know what? I could cares. So I also have to for each. Okay, it's cares dot each. Oh, this is a confusing name. Let's do care arrays, right? Care groups. Let's do that. What is that? What is that? All right, let's do group here, and then we'll say so I say group. So now I'm looping through the care groups, right? And I'm saying this is group I equals, oh, I see. I have to compare each one. Oh, I guess I could not only can I split them into characters, but I can also yeah, I don't know. I'll just do it imperatively. So now that I have the care groups and I'm looping through them, I want to say let's see, group I and I want to say equals group oh, I see. So I probably need multiple actually, do I need multiple? I don't even know if I need to do this. Stirs I don't know if I need this outer loop either. Stirs dot if stirs start with stirs 0 and stirs start with okay. I wonder if I could just get all the I kind of want it like this. Percent W FL. Yeah, I don't know why I would actually do that. That's weird. So I probably want something like this, but in a loop. Stirs 1. Okay, so we'll loop over stirs here. Stirs each do stir. Let's see here. Prefix. Otherwise prefix. Stir. Stir dot start with stirs okay. I definitely want to loop a bunch of times, but I don't want to loop that many. So if it equals the next one, right? So we can say I equals 0, right? I so if this F is the same as this F, And this F2, man, this is all like kind of the same theme, right? It's like loop over and like check things. Okay, so stir I equals stir I plus 1. But now I have a variable number of arrays, right? I feel like, yeah, this is like a weird like building on the other one. I kind of want to loop across all of them at once though, so I'm not even sure how I would do this. Let me think about this. Longest common prefix. I guess like a shortcut I could do. Which, why would I do that though? I don't want to do a shortcut. I guess what I could do is say have an accumulator or something. And I can say stir first, right? Yeah, I could do this. Break if I want to break on break if ac. Yeah, I'm not sure what my breaking condition is, but we can do this for now. For each string, we can take the first one, right, and put that in an accumulator, and then we'll loop it again. And instead of first, we'll do I, right? We'll say I, and then we'll say break if I is greater than or equal to stirs max, right? Stirs map size max. All right, because then we've gone through everything, right? Let's see, if prefix equals so every time I accumulate, right, the next character, I say ac all ac unique 1, right? Size 1, right? Whoops. Equals 1, right? Because they have to be the same, right? So f is going to be, so this, okay. This is a really weird way to solve this, now that I'm thinking about it. So f is here, right? So the accumulator on the first run is going to be f, 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 right? And then the accumulator on the next run is going to be, so then I'm going to check this, I'm going to say unique, right? And then I say size, right? So unique in Ruby, it reduces the array to everything that's unique, so it'll be 1. And so if the size is 1, that means they're all the same, right? So this is how my weird brain works. So so I would probably do and then the next time it's gonna be so here I can set the prefix as if I can set the prefix as the first the first one, right? Because they're all the same. Who cares? Okay. And we could increment too, right? Okay, so then the next time this runs, it's gonna be LLL, and then it's gonna be just the same. And the third time it runs, it's gonna be OOI, right? So that is gonna be size of 2. So that's done, right? I would like to break though. If the oh, I see, I could break here. If the size is 1, good. But if it's not, then break, right? There we go. Oh, I could do it here. Break unless ACK unique size 1. There we go. Otherwise, set the prefix, right? There we go. This, you know what? This is weird, but I think it might work. I feel like I should stop using Ruby. Let me try it. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let me try it. Yeah, it feels weird. It feels really weird and horrible. Oh wow. So it didn't even break, right? Break unless size equals 1, right? Apparently that's not what I thought it was gonna do. So the accumulator is gonna be ACK is gonna equal, the first time it's gonna be FFF, right? And then it's gonna be oh, I'm never incrementing the geez. Okay. I should probably increment the little incrementer here, right? Okay. All right, let's try it. All right, so that did work. Let's try this one though. Okay. All right, so that works too. Let's try it. Man, that was a really weird way to solve it. That is the solution. Oh my gosh. No implicit nil into string, right? So last executed input, an empty string. Okay, so they just gave me an empty string. No implicit conversion of nil into string, right? Okay, so that was okay. So I guess they saw that coming, right? If unique size 1, I mean, it is unique, right? But it is nil, right? Unless ACK nil, right? First, oh, this edge cases. Unless ACK nil, here we go, right? Yeah, I guess. I mean, or ACK 0 nil, right? I mean, because like if the thing is, I don't want to break necessarily, unless ACK 0 nil, right? Okay. Let's try it. Jeez, I messed up an easy one. You know what? What did I say I was gonna do? Become a farmer? Is that what I said? All right, that's it. I'm just gonna grow. What am I gonna grow though? That's the thing. Like I don't even know what I'm gonna grow. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Okay, so I think, or I say ACK 0 is nil, right? Okay. All right. Was that not a thing in the description? What did it say? 0? Oh yeah, it does say that. All right. Okay, so it's still nil here. Line 16. Unless ACK 0 nil. Wait, what? Oh, I did break unless. Wait. If. Right? Okay. So my break condition though is if it's not unique. But the empty string is it is unique. Okay, this is probably, I guess I assumed the input would be a little different. So I guess here I could say, or I is greater than stirs map size max, right? Greater than or equal to, right? Yeah. Right? Okay, I guess I could do that. I mean, now I'm super paranoid, right? And nils everywhere. It looks like it's not good, right? What if I gave it an empty array? What would it do? Right. Okay, that's good. Okay, so it's gonna have something. So the empty. Okay, so let's just look at this. So the empty string comes in. Right, there's one string. Accumulator here is gonna be there's only one string. So accumulator is this, right? Because there's only one. And then here unique size is going to be 1, right? And I hasn't hit that breakpoint yet. Although, what did it say? Oh, invalid test case. So now prefix is going to try to it's going to try to do nil, but now I'm checking if this is nil. And then I increments. So I is greater than or equal to stirs map size max. I guess what I could do is I could do multiple breaks, right? Break if we could just handle that, right? If ac we could just say I'm just gonna return early. Forget that. You're dumb if you're giving me this. If stirs equals if stirs size if stirs equals empty array. I wonder if I can do that. If stirs 0 equals the empty string and stirs size equals 1, right? Return this if. Okay. So now if I run this, it should handle that dumb case that they gave me. Yeah. I wonder if that's enough though, because like there's probably more problems here with my my thing. Undefined method for false? Wait, what? Stir I is false? Oh, flower, flow, flight? Wait, what? Copy? Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. It'd be nice if I had my equals correct, right? Okay. Jeez, I am just falling apart. You know what? It's farming for me. You know what? That's it. You know what? I'm gonna be a farmer, and I'm not gonna look back. You know what? It's just there's no more soft. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, my solution clearly is not correct, right? I have these I'm having these weird edge cases come up. I can't believe I failed this 3 times, and it's like on my permanent record, my permanent LeetCode record. Can't even solve an easy problem. Okay, this is stupid. Man, this is stupid LeetCode. All right, let me see. So I guess I didn't account for the fact that if they give me one string, right? So this comes in. Let me just think about this. If this is this, I've accumulated. So the accumulator is here. It looks like this. And then unique size is 1. Or stirs size equals 1. Right? Because I'm if you give it A, right? I'm guessing A should be I'm guessing A should be, yeah, or I break if I greater than or equal to stirs map max size. No, whoops, max size. So it's definitely going to try this. So maybe I should break up here, right? Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. Oh well. So then if they give me A, right? It loops through, it gets the first one, it's A, so accumulator is A, right? And then it's the unique size is 1. It sets the prefix to A, and it increments I, and then it shouldn't go because stirs is A, and the size is 1, and the maximum size is 1, right? Max is 1. So it should just break after this one, right? Now that I moved this up. Okay, let me see. All right, so that's okay, right? This one. All right, that one's okay too. Let's try the other one here. Let's try this one just for giggles and stuff, whatever. Okay, so let's try to submit one more time. To this you know what? After this leetcode thing, like I am not sure about this anymore. All right, let's do one more easy one. I hope it's actually easy. Like, am I good at any of these? Can I redeem myself and not be a farmer? Right? Am I destined to be a farmer? I don't know. Can I select easy on the difficulty? What's going on here? Can I do that? I don't even want to try a medium one. My goodness. Let's see. Difficulty. Okay, easy. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Merge two sorted lists. The idea of it sounds like it's gonna be easy, but yeah, let's see. Valid parentheses. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, given a string S containing just the characters, parens, curlies, braces, determine if the input string is valid. An input string is valid if open brackets must be closed by the same type of brackets. Open brackets must be closed in the correct order. Okay, so I need to count the parens, the open parens and the closed parens, right? So that's invalid, right? Open brackets must be closed by the same. Open brackets must be closed in the correct order. So I'm guessing they're not telling you, right? They're not giving you like a good S consists of parentheses only. So they're not telling you that like you can get a string like this, right? Like that, right? So like there's an open and an end here, or you can get a string like this, or you can get it. Oh, but you can't do this actually. You can't get a string like this, right? Because that doesn't must be closed by the same type. So that's actually you can't even get that, can you? Okay, so maybe that doesn't exist. But you could get something like this, right? Or something like this maybe. Right? And like this is all in this. Okay, so what I could do is okay. So what I could do is let me think about this for a second. I have 3 counters, right? I have 3 different things that I'm validating. So I have curlies, right? I have curly count, right? I have a square, count, and I have a parens count, right? So I have all three of these, and I might just go through the string, and I might say if char equals this. So I'm guessing like if you start with it with a open brackets must be closed by the same type in the correct order. So like you can't. I don't think they're gonna give me one of these, right? That would be something like that. That's not. I don't think that's a valid string, right? Actually, you know what? Before I even write this, let's just try it because it seems like I can do a test case, right? So then it'll tell me if it's valid or not. Okay, so that's right. But what if I do this? Is that a valid test case? Oh my gosh, that is a valid test case. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? So this is false, right? This is not valid. But that means I can get pretty wild with this, right? I can do this and do that. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I actually have 6 things, right? I have to keep track of if there's an open one. So this but what if I give it this? Is the whole thing invalid? Yeah. Okay. So the whole thing is invalid, right? But if I gave it this, right? That's valid. All right, that's something, right? Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, it's true. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. So I think this is I think I might be able to do this in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So this this okay. This stupid thing. All right, so I have to say if there's an open one, right? They have to all match, right? So I actually have open curlies and I have closed, right? So I actually have more. Open squares and closed squares, right? Then I actually have open parens and closed parens, right? I feel like I could do this with the regular expression. But whatever. Okay, so let me see. So I have these 6 things now, right? These six things I'm checking for. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the valid state is if the number of open parens and the number of closed parens matches, right? So in the right order too, right? It's like that's invalid, right? That one because there was a closed before an open, right? So maybe my idea of like my state is like wrong still, right? Because that's definitely wrong because there was an open one before a closed one, right? So I have to actually keep track of was it open? Was it closed? Was it open before it was closed? Okay. Okay. So I don't just have to keep track of the count. I have to keep track of if the open ones were less than, right? Like at which index, right? Okay, so I might have so let's see here. Valid curlies. So here we could just say valid brackets, right? Maybe there's a really easy way to do this actually. What if I wish I could just like lift all of the brackets that are the same, right? Because like they don't necessarily, I don't really care, right? If they're surrounding or not. Like this to me is the same as this, right? Or oops, this is the same as this, right? So yeah, I don't really care about the order. I just care about them, right? I just care about each type. So maybe I don't have to do this like imperatively anymore. Maybe instead I can just say I could just get curlies, right? And so like if I just got curlies, I would say each care, and I would say 3 times each do, 3 times do, right? And then I would just do curlies is an array. Care if, oh, I don't have to do this. I could just say, I can make another method actually. I don't think there's any curly, right? Def square paren s s s, and then I would say s equals this or s equals that, right? And then I could say square is this, s equals paren, right? Or equals this. Okay, so if curly care, we'll put in the curlies, right? Curlies care. And then we could say squares, parens, right? Squares, parens, right? Paren, parent? What? Why do I keep saying parent? Okay, so then that's not bad. So now I have 3 arrays, and I only care. I don't think I care about like which order, right? I only care if they're closed or not, right? So now I can say I can just go down the curlies, and I can say curlies dot each do curly. I can say care, right? If, and then I can just check the number, right? I can just check if the number is the same, right? So I could say curlies select, or I could say filter, whatever. I think in Ruby it's this. C equals this, right? Oh no, I have to check it to see the index too, right? Okay. So I have to say each with index I. So I could have some metadata maybe. Like maybe I want a data structure. Hello. Sir dies a lot 7. Sir dies a lot 7. That's a crazy name. All right, so maybe I could do something like this. I could have for each one, I could have the index, right? So I could say this curly at index 0, right? And then this curly was at index 1, right? Sir dies a lot. How is the leetcode going? The leetcode is going. I don't think I'm gonna do it in a leetcode stream for a while because I'm only on easy and it's not great. I think I have to do a lot more leetcode practice. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, then I could do that. Then I could just say this is valid because all of the curlies that thank you for the follow, Sir dies a lot. I like that name. I appreciate everything about that. LeetCode questions are a lot more abstract compared to real work. Yes, they are very abstract. I think the idea of LeetCode though is solid. Like, can you understand a problem and solve it? And code is kind of secondary to it, which is, um, I don't know. I mean, Copilot can solve LeetCode all day, right? Really fast. So maybe there's no point to it anymore. Okay, so let me see. This is valid because this one came before this one. And first of all, there's a match, right? The number of these that match this. So there's three cases, right? If the number of brackets of left, right, open, closed brackets matches, and valid if the number of open and close, if the indices of the open brackets are all of the open brackets. Oh shoot, this is I like the idea. I don't know how it's used like the SAT, but for interviews. Oh, I don't know how it's used like the SAT. I don't like how. Yes, I also don't like that either. But you know what? I got a few of them recently. Or not recently, but I got a few of them, and honestly, I don't mind it. I mean, I think it's kind of fun. System design and whiteboarding is more effective. That is true because you're definitely not. You're kind of building things, and you're not like really solving like puzzle problems. So yeah, I think API design. I agree with you. System design or API design is a lot more important. Like organizing things in a way that they won't break. When like real like users come into the system is much more important. So like in this case, I'd say for LeetCode, like the last one, there was like edge cases that I didn't take into account, and that was sort of like real work. But if there are no edge cases, then yeah, it doesn't. I just work on machine. I work on machine vision apps at work. Oh yeah, okay, machine. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Uh, yeah. I mean, whiteboarding, like I think explaining what you're thinking is more important than the actual solution to the problem, especially in an interview. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. If the indices of the open brackets and the I know I pushed the hiring people to put more emphasis on validation, whiteboarding, and testing. Yeah. What do you mean by validation? Like input validation? But yeah, testing is probably more important than anything, I would say. Can you test your own code is probably a much better example of I can teach someone a library, teach someone how to test code is harder. That is true. Yes, testing code is a lot more difficult than writing it in the first place, or it could be if you don't understand what you're writing. But yeah, I totally agree. And like, it's actually real world stuff, testing. Okay, so if the indices of the open brackets and the indices of the closed brackets, or I guess I should say the if if an index of a closed bracket comes before, if an index of a open bracket is not followed by the same number of closed brackets, then it's invalid, right? Okay. Yeah, valid if then it's if an index is followed by the same number of closed brackets, right? Yeah, followed. Is yeah, okay, that's good. So like so for an example, this I could do something like this. I could say this is 0 and then this is 1, but then this is still valid because this is here at 2, and then this would be here at 3, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I kind of have like a counter maybe, right? Like open plus equals 1, right? And then it would be open plus equals 2 here, right? Okay, so especially in automotive with so many safety standards, even Tesla requires unit testing in their QA, along with most other automotive companies. I don't know about Tesla. Does Tesla require? Do they require testing? I don't know. It seems like customers do the test for them. You know, at least that's what I get from the media, right? Okay, so closed plus equals 1, right? So this one would be open. So if at any point, so like this is a better example probably. So this would be %w. So this would be this, and then like this would be good. But then if I did this would be wrong, right? And the reason is because I would have open, all right, and then I would have closed, right? And they now match, right? And then I would have closed, and then I have to check if I'd have 2 closed, right? But there's no open, right? So in this case, I would just in the loop I would say if closed is ever greater than open, right? Yeah. Then it's invalid, right? So I would have to say if open is less than closed is valid, right? So then I would say like break, right? Break on this, false, right? Right, that's good. One interesting thing I have been working on is using NLP for automatic testing. It's limited to C++ at the moment. NLP for automatic testing. Like you talk to it, or like you like type out like Copilot, right? And then it makes tests instead of code. NLP for automatic testing for C++, that's pretty cool though. That's crazy. You know what? This kind of reminds me of what was that thing I saw on Hacker News today? The silent majority. Wait, what was Fox News in there? What the heck? That was weird. You know what? I should probably get rid of that. It's dumb. It doesn't matter. Let's see. The silent majority of experts, right? So true. Ryan, what's up? Implement a queue just out of the blue, like nowhere. What is going on? I read your code. Just checking in for a bit. Like, what is with you in the queues? Like, the queues linked list? Like, what is going on here? Maybe I should actually do it for you one time. And potential solutions as well. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. It's kind of like a static analyzer, right? But for runtime, maybe? Implement a queue. Just coming at me hot with the linked list. Like, it's crazy. It's madness. Okay. Let me see. All right, so you missed it. Okay, I just solved a bunch of these easy problems. All right, I mean I gave up on the medium difficulty for now because I really gotta get into it. But yeah. Okay, let me see. So I think this is pretty good, right? If the number of open close brackets matches and the index of an open bracket is if closed, if there's ever 2 closed in a row, then it's a fail, right? That's not good, right? So this is a closed and this is a closed. So if there's never any open, right? Or if closed is greater than open at any point, it's a deal breaker, right? The code doesn't even have to run. You just copy paste the code into a text file and run the .exe. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. So it is like a static analyzer then, right? All right, let me see. Ryan, can you solve this for me? Can you just do this? Can you do this one? Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, let me see. Maybe I should switch to JavaScript so then everyone's on the same page. Actually, Ruby is a little annoying. Actually, when you have to like get down to the character level. 42. Thanks. Yeah, that's great. I don't think that's the answer, but because I think the answer is supposed to be true or false, but yeah, it's all right. Okay, let me see. So I'm just gonna do curlies, each with index, right? And then I have to say, I just have to do what I have to do, right? I have to say open 0, closed 0, and I have to say if char equals this, right? Open plus 1, right? Okay. So open plus equals 1, and then closed plus equals 1 if char equals this, right? And if return false if closed is ever greater than open, right? I feel like this might be it. And this might actually work for all three of them, right? I mean, I'm doing them individually, but I don't know. It could work for everything. I might just have a method here. Let's see here, brackets. What's this one called? Is valid. Brackets is valid, right? Well, we're getting fancy with the methods. It's not perfect, but has saved a lot of time. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it would save a lot of time. Brackets. Brackets. This is just brackets. And then this style, right? Open, actually, we'll just say open, closed, right? So open, closed. Okay, so break false. I think I can just do break false, right? End here. I think I can do this. Break false, and then it'll be fine, right? Yeah, break false if close is ever greater than open. And then I can say we'll just do return. Return open equals closed, right? So like those are the two conditions, right? If there's more closed than open at any point, it's done. If open equals closed, then we're good to go, right? Otherwise, we're good to go. I think this might be it. So let me just do this. Now that I have them all, I can just run them all, right? And I can just say return. Actually, we could just do the implicit returns. Yes, implicit returns. We'll do a real return there. Can you use regular expressions? Yeah, I thought about that. But then I thought, I mean, what would it even look like, right? It would look like this, and actually this is these are all escaped, right? So like, I mean, what would it even do though, right? It's like you have this, and this. I don't know how to validate that, I guess, right? I guess you could say always follow, right? Always do this, right? You could say always have this, and any number, but realistically you could say anything in here, and then anything in here, and anything in here. Yeah, that might be it actually. Ryan, genius. Ryan's a genius, everyone. Let's see. Let's check out this regular expression. Actually, you know what? Let's check it out. Let's check it out in the console here. Okay, let's do re. What did I call it? What did I have here? This. Okay. Oh, that is the wrong thing. Copy. Okay. And then let's try rematch. Actually, we can do this. Let's try that. All right, something wrong, totally wrong. Match re. Okay, and let's try this. Oh, what? Is that not a thing? Is it rematch with a string? Oh, my regular expression is totally wrong. Let's try it. Let's try a different regular expression that just has dot this UI oh big brain. That's hilarious. Rematch. Okay, so that does match. What about this? Okay, so that matches too. So let me see. What if I change this to this? Right? Match. Re. Okay, so that's the same. So that does work. Oh, you know what? I have to have ors in there. That's the thing. Or, right? Or. Okay, so let's try that now. Okay, so that does match. How about that? That matches. Okay. And here we can just do that. So what if I do this? Oh no. Okay, so that does not match. Because I have to actually say like in a sequence, right? Whoops, hello. So that's false. And this is false. But this might actually match. Yeah, this is probably why I don't want to use regular expressions for this. Because I definitely this is that's a tricky regular expression, I feel like. To say like that one has to follow the other. You know what? We're gonna give up on the regular expressions for now because that's a whole new thing. Nice try, Ryan, but I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, I don't. It might work, like, but I don't know if I could mandate this part, right? Like if it's closed before it's open. I think that's my problem. Your way was cooler and more explicit. Look, this is how I get into LeetCode. Okay, I just start making loops and I start doing like everything imperative. That's how it is. Okay, so let me see. We can just get rid of all this stuff. We can get rid of this. I'll leave my comments. But this is the moment of truth, okay? This is it. If I screw this up, it's farming for me. It's farming. I've been saying that this whole time. Let's see. So brackets is valid. So I just have to say brackets, or I could just say valid brackets, right? Because this one's called is valid, right? So I'll just call it valid curlies and valid squares. And I don't even know if my idea of splitting them up is like good, right? Open, closed. I don't even think this is a good idea. But we'll see. It could have a fundamental flaw. No reason to play code golf, friend. I mean, I don't regular expressions usually though, right? But I think this, yeah, the correct order. I think that like is throwing it off. I don't know. There was one I actually did a regular expression for LeetCode, and it was pretty good. Okay, so that's my return, and this is valid. This is a lot of code that I have not run, so this is why I hate LeetCode, because you can't just like run code as you go. I'm just gonna give it one curly, and we'll see what happens. Let's see. It should be false, right? Oh my gosh, are you serious? I shouldn't have got rid of my arrays. Squares, parens. This is why I hate LeetCode. I'm in the browser. There's no IRB, no Rails console. Horrible. Oh my gosh, it is true. Are you serious? Let's see. So valid return. Okay, so wow. Wow, that's sad. I'm going to be a farmer. I'm going to be a farmer. That's it. I can't even get the easy ones. Horrible. On the first try, I can't even get it. All right, second try. Let's see. Return false if closed is greater than open. Return if open equals closed, right? Open is 0, close is 0, and then I increment if char is open, and then closed. Okay, I don't even need, why do I have the each with index? Okay, let me see. Valid curlies. Let me get rid of all this other stuff first. And then let's see. Let's look at these parens. Oh my gosh. There's a missing equal. Missing double equal. Okay, let's bring that back. Jeez. LeetCode. I need my editor. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. See you later. Okay. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? My one input is true. Expected false. Okay, I'm just gonna start debugging because forget it. Like this is out of control. Does it even get here? Right? Open? Puts closed. Right? Okay, so for some reason, char does not equal open. Brackets dot each puts open. Let's do like inspect on this. They must be different somehow. Ruby, I swear. I'm this close to switching to JavaScript. Okay, so it looks like, wait, not open. Char. Oh my gosh, I renamed the variable. Oh my goodness. Open char, closed char. Jeez. Jeez, I can't believe they let me do that. If closed is greater than open, right? You know what? We'll call this count. And we'll call that one. That's more explicit, I think. Oh my gosh, like what a disaster. Farming is if char is open, it's closed. Okay. Okay, so closed is greater than open. Count, right? Count. 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 Right? I think soybeans. You know what? Soybeans? I heard there's a subsidy for that. Maybe I'll just be a canola oil farmer. Maybe I'll just bring everyone canola oil. And we can all be soy boys together, you know? All right, so let me see. Close count, open count. Char open, char is closed. Okay, so this is looking better, right? I'm not comparing stupid integers to strings, even though Ruby let me do that. All right, so I really need to switch to a statically typed language for this thing, because if I don't have an editor to like help me with this kind of stuff, right? I feel like it's just it's not good, you know. Yeah, I feel like it's not great, you know. All right, so I'm getting some test cases accepted here. Let's make sure here, because I pulled them all out, because apparently the only thing that matters is the order, but not like having each of them. Okay, so these test cases are passing here. Let's just get a an actual real test case that doesn't fail, and make sure that this all runs correctly. Okay. Okay, so my hypotheses was correct, or all of them were correct, right? That I could pull them out and then check them one by one, and I think it might have made it simpler. Okay, you know what? We are going to we're gonna submit it. That's it. This is it right here. This is the one. This is the last LeetCode question I'm going to do. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Why did it fail though? Right? This one got true. Oh, so my thing about pulling them out was wrong. All that time. I could have tested this. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do that. Okay, so I can't pull them out one by one. I have to test them all together, right? So I just have to say brackets. So brackets. So I can't do this. Yeah, that stinks. It was going well too. Maybe I'll just make onions. I'll be like the onion person, and sell them on the internet. So I'll plant them, and I'll raise them, Vidalia onions, right? Or Vidalia, or whatever they call them. And then I'll also be the seller too. So like, you know. Okay, so this okay, this actually makes sense though that it's incorrect because this opens and this closed, right? Okay. All right. Um yeah, this is so okay. This is so this is so like large, this method, that I need the explicit return. I see why some people don't like explicit, or do like explicit. They hate not they hate implicit returns, but if you have small methods that you can see easily, implicit returns are fine. But yeah, explicit returns for large methods or functions. All right, so I'm gonna get this. Yeah, I thought I could nail it, in like 10 minutes. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm this close though. I can't look at them in isolation. So now I have to check to see the type that was open too. So we'll say I don't really want like a million variables for everything, but what are you gonna do? I guess I can have a hash, right? And the hash could be like this. Um, the hash could be like this, where it's like this, and there's like a count, right? And then this is like a count too. Yeah, I can do that because I don't want to make like a million variables, but oh well. So this starts at 0, and this starts at 0, and then this starts at 0, and there's all these commas. Yep. And then this does this. Yep. And then that does this. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually really over LeetCode. I was very excited about it, but now that I've been going through it, I'm less excited about it. A lot less excited, especially on the easy ones. My goodness. All right. Okay, here we go. Brackets. Okay. So then I don't have to keep these variables anymore, and I just have to loop through here. I kind of have to say this. Okay, so the open count. So brackets care. And then here I can say brackets care. Right? Okay. Then I can just say if brackets oh, I have to actually keep track of the open, right? So I have to say if this one is open and this one is open, then this one has to come after it, right? So if brackets care is greater than brackets care, or matching, right? Let's see, brackets care. Oh, I know what I could do. Open. Closed. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right, so here we could say open care. If care. If open keys include care. Closed care. If closed keys include. Right? And we could say if closed care is ever greater than open care. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right, so then we could say if closed care, if open dot values dot sum, open values sum. Okay. Yeah. Oh, whoops! I did open. Closed values sum. Okay, so it's a little bit more complicated, but not really, right? It's more like generic, I guess. So it okay. So this I keep track of it in a hash, and I basically just say if open keys include care. So if I give it this, right, the first time it runs, it's open is gonna be this is 1, and then close the next time, and then the next time open's gonna be it's gonna be this is 1, and then the next time it runs closed is gonna be this, and that is, or sorry, it's gonna be this right here is 1, and then so this just checks if closed of that character, right, is greater than this character, but it should really check if closed character or if closed if any shoot let me think about this. If any value, right, so there's 2 opens but 1 closed, and it needs to be the right one, right? So this would be fine, right? Like if it was this would be okay. So I not only need to check the number, but I also need to check if closed care and is greater than open care. So I check this, right, which is good, I guess. So closed is not greater, right, for this character. So it looks good, except for the fact that it's not the square, right? So now I need to check every single care, right? So here I can just say, so what would I do? I would say %w, this, this, and this. And then I would say, you know what, let's just not, I don't want to run into like weird issues around this. We'll just do this. I don't want to have like weird escaping. And then I would say this too. All right. Okay. So then I would say I have to loop through each of these, right? C. And then I have to say return. Do I have to loop through each of these? I want to check the parens, but I also want to check that it's so if I do that, that's the second time, and then close is this paren. But the last one that was opened was a square. Oh, I don't have that data. I don't have that data at all. I'm only keeping track of the numbers. So maybe a hash is probably the wrong way to think about this. Because I don't know what order, right? I don't know where the square bracket is. I don't know that I need another square bracket, right? I only have the number. I only have the raw like amount. So if closed char is greater than open char, it's false. It's also false if it's also false if the count of not only of that character but the other characters too. Oh, that's where I was going. So I have to check square braces now too. Yeah. All right. All right, I gotta check square braces. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Okay. How do I check this square brace? So yeah, maybe I'll just do not only this char, but then I'll also do what I was gonna do, which is closed keys each do. Okay. Or I could just do closed, right, each. KV. And then I can say return false if k if v is greater than open k, right? Yeah, so now I'm not only checking this. I don't even need this really, right now. I'm checking all of the closed ones, right? Because they all need to be. Any of them can't be. No, because that means this will fail. Yeah, I just don't have this data. I need to rethink my little structure here. I need to know that the next one should be a square brace, right? I guess I can just keep track of the previous, right? Previous, and I could say prev char, right? At the end, and then we could check this, right? Which is fine for this one. But it's not fine for return false if prev return false if the previous one does not equal the matching one, right? Let's see, matches. So here we can just do this, and we could say this, and then we could say this is this, and then we could say this. Can you track each parenthesis left to right? Every time you hit a closing one, pop off the stack of previously hit items, and if it's not a matching type, then it's a fail. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I am overthinking this. But this one's not a matching type though, right? Like this square brace doesn't match, right? Oh, but you're saying instead of keeping track of the count, you just pop, and then you're gonna pop this one, and then if this one, yeah, I guess I was getting there, right? Okay, I guess you'd pop it off the stack, each closing parentheses. Okay, so pop, pop, and then this one, it doesn't match the previous one, so yeah, that's true. I guess I was getting there slowly. Man, I'm really overthinking this stuff. Return false. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let me think about this. Def is valid. What does it give me? S? Okay. S dot loop do and I actually don't know how to pop off. Is it just pop? S dot pop? If let's just see a prev, right? So we'll say previous equals nothing, right? And then if prev equals, oh, I have to have my matches though still, right? Let's see. Curly, this. Okay, if prev, prev does not equal matches, S, here we'll say cur s dot pop, right? Prev equals cur, right? This is what you're talking about? Am I on the right track here? This is your thing. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Prev does not equal matches. S. So let's see. If break, if prev, break false. We return false. Return false. Okay, so let's try the simplest example, right? I think on Ruby it's shift to get the first item and pop for the last item. Oh, is it? You know what? I'll just believe you. That sounds right. Okay. All right, let me see. So this so let's say this comes in here, right? So there's a loop. And the first time this cur is going to be an open paren. And then otherwise return true, right? Wait, I have to break too though out of this loop. Let's see. So I'll just say if cur is nil, right? Return true. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. Okay. That looks horrible. I hate that. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay, so let me see. Cur is this, right? Okay. And then, so it's definitely not nil. Oh, I hate this. What is this music? I ran out of my playlist. This is how long I've been on here. I'm just going to restart it. Okay. All right, let me see. So cur comes in here, right? Prev is definitely not going to equal if prev. Oh, I see. So prev doesn't equal anything, right? To start? But I guess what I could do is I could set it to, I think maybe I have to say if next? No. Because there's no previous yet, right? Oh, I see. And if prev does not equal and prev is not nil, right? We'll set it to nil, right? To start. So that's the starting condition, right? Okay, so now it runs and then prev is now this, right? And then cur is now this. And then so if prev does not equal matches S. So here I have matches. And then so this, oh, I'm not I'm only matching one direction. Okay. All right, let me see this. I now have to match the other way, right? If prev does not equal matches. Okay, so I have to match both ways, right? There we go. Ugh. Okay, so if prev does not equal matches, so if S is this now, and this is this, so prev does match, right? So prev does match the match here. So I don't know. This is super confusing, but it might work. Let's try it. Okay, so let me see. Return true unless cur, right? Return true. Okay, so then it runs out because s.shift will be nil, right? If it doesn't pretend I said nothing. No, I mean, I feel like this is good. Let me just comment out my garbage here. Let me see. Can I do this? Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. All right, so let's try with like the basic one, right? Like this. Okay, let's just try it. Is it gonna be nice if I could get my syntax down correctly? Oh, I also need my other matches. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Oh, geez, I need commas. All right. I don't know why I'm even saving. Like, what is wrong with me? I have like a weird tick. Okay, so shift for method string. Oh. Input scares. All right. Okay, let's see. But why didn't it work though? Let's do a little debugging. Let's look at cur here. A list of items every time you see an open bracket, and then every time you see a closing one, pop the opening list. I'm making a list of items every time you see an open bracket, and then every time a closing one, pop the opening list. Okay. Okay, so we could say opens, right? And we could say closed. And then a list of items every time you see an open bracket. And then every time you see a closing one, pop the opening list. Okay. So let's see. And then you check to see if they're the same. Is that what we're doing? Is that what it was? So there's two lists, right? Opens and closes. Yeah, opens and closes, right? That's horrible. That's horrible naming. And then you see a closing one, pop the opening list. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll get rid of my dumb matches thing, right? And we'll say opens, right? If every time you see an open bracket, and then every time you see a closing one, pop the opening list. Okay, so if it's this, if it is open, right? Open cares, right? Let's see, this, or this, right? And then closed cares is this, and this. Let's see. When you check the closing one, should match the last one that was open from the list you're keeping. Okay. I think I get what you're saying. So if open cares include, wait, input. Okay, so I think. Okay, so here we could just say cur, right? and then we can just say char, because I don't know what it is, or we can say bracket, and then here we can say input shift. Oh geez. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna if and then we could say opens if open chars includes bracket. Right? Otherwise, every time you see an open bracket, a list of items. Okay, so I have a list of items when I see an open, right? And then every time you see a closing one, pop the opening list. And then, okay, so every time I see a closing one, right? If closed chars include bracket, we're gonna opens dot shift, and then when you check the closing one, should match the last one that was open from the list you're keeping. Wait, isn't this just a different? Okay, let me see. Bracket input shift. Okay, so this is from the input, and then if open, if closed, and then let's see. If closed chars include bracket, every time you see a closing one, pop the opening list. When you check the closing one, should match the last one that was open. Okay. So if closed, let's see, open. Let me just make sure I haven't used that anywhere. Okay. All right. I also don't need prev anymore, right? Okay, so if closed, if open, if closed, open shift, and then return false if open does not match bracket, right? Or does not match the opposite, right? Does not match the matches, right? I feel like this is similar to what I just did. When you check the closing one, it should match the last one that was opened from the list you're keeping. Okay, so this is a list of opens, right? I feel like the list needs to take into account the different types of brackets, maybe. Right? Like I think, yeah. Right? I mean, because if I, okay, let's do it. Let's see. So this is bracket is here. The first time is going to be this, and then open chars includes. So now opens is going to be this, this, and then if closed. Okay, we can do this. Okay, so bracket, and then this, it doesn't do anything, right? Because it's not the closed character. So I shouldn't return though. If open, if open and, right? Okay. Return false if, I can just say, oh jeez, this is so imperative. It's insane. Next, unless open, right? Okay, so then it'll do the next thing, right? Which is horrible. I hate this so much. And then, so now it comes in here, and the first one was bracket. Well, and now bracket is this, right? And opens is still this, right? And it doesn't change. But now this runs, and closed cares, right? That does include the closed. So this pops it open. So open is now this, right? And then so then it skips this because now open exists. And return false if open. Otherwise, we're going to return true, right? Next, unless open, and then break if bracket is nil, right? We can just, oh jeez, that's horrible. This is the worst. This is the worst Ruby code I've ever written. This is horrible. Okay, so let's see. Return false if open does not equal matches. Okay, so open is this, right? And then matches, this is let's see. Oh, matches this. Sorry, is this. So this should work actually, right? This should work. I think this is gonna work. Let's try it with the otherwise just always return true. There's like a lot of weird things that I put in here. That's how many weird things I put in here. What am I missing? Do I not have commas? Oh, right here. Opens is a bracket, right? Yeah. Okay, so this did work. Let's try this one. This code is oh, whoops. Come on, leetcode, give me a break, you know? It's like, I'm sorry I forgot the quotes on your test case, okay? Okay, so this one's working. Let's try this one. It's beautiful. Oh, I don't know about all that. All right, so that one, oh my gosh, this stupid. All right. So this might actually work. I mean, this is like really, like I could barely even follow what's happening with this. Like this is crazy. I don't like this, but you know what? If it works, it works. All right, let me try some of the other ones I had before that I was failing on. Let me try this one. Yeah, let me try single. Was it single paren? Yeah, let's try that. That sucks. Okay, so what did I do wrong here? So, if I give it a single paren, right? If I give it a single paren, it takes this bracket is equal to this, right? And then it does include an open character, no closed character, right? So it looks like this. Open does next. Oh, it does next. Okay. All right. So next, it does the next thing. Break if bracket is nil, right? So I should say break false, right? Or maybe I should say, shoot. Break if bracket's nil. Oh, I always have return true here. I should probably say if opens size 0, right? Is that what we're going for? Like it should always be 0 by the time it gets to it, right? It should be empty. Let's try it. Yeah, because I feel like it should be empty, right? Okay, yeah. That was my fault. Let's see. So let's try all those again. Let's try this one. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay. Let's try the other one that not that one. No, these are the ones I was doing. Let's try, oh, you know what? I ran out of stuff. Let's try empty string. Okay, are they really going to give you an empty string? It's greater, oh, it's going to be greater than 1 though. Okay. So if I just give it like this right here, it should still be okay, I feel like, right? Oh, shoot. All right. Dang it. Dang it. All right. This is, I mean, this is something, so I don't want to give it up, because I think mine was like way more complicated. Let me look at this. Yeah, I think mine, I was like trying to keep count. But this one is better just to like pop it off, I think, probably. Yeah, I mean, keeping count was okay, but yeah, I don't know. All right, so if I give it a closed parens, right? Okay, so if I give it a closed parens, I just keep adding cases. I just keep adding cases to this loop. Okay, so this is this, right? And then this looks like this. Oh, opens has nothing, right? Opens is nothing. If close cares, oh, okay, so open is gonna be nil. Okay, I see. So, and then I say next unless open, right? I'm not even sure if I want to do that. Maybe I just don't do that, right? Return false if open does not equal matches, right? So open is nil, right? So in this test case, if I got rid of that next, it would probably be fine. Yeah. Okay, let me do open again. All right. All right, let me try one more here. Let's try this one. Sure, why not? Oh my gosh. I know. I've never quit, you know? I'll just keep doing this. I'll just keep doing this as long as it takes. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I'm going to keep streaming. I'm going to keep streaming LeetCode. Okay, so this you know what? This is probably right. I feel like this is right. Let's just try these 3 again, and then it's going to be a submission. And then not only that, but I'm going to start farming because, oh no. Dang, that was an easy one too. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's definitely a better way to do this. I definitely yeah, I like the idea of keeping track and like popping though. To make sure they match. Yeah, cuz my first idea was like so good, but then I didn't realize that they were going to throw this at me, right? I didn't realize that. Farming. Just had our baby, so I'm on paternity leave. Nice. Join us in the wannabe homesteading community. Yeah, dude, homesteading. Oh man, it's so trendy. It's even more trendy than when we talked about it last time. The trend has just gone up. I bet you if I do a, you know what? Let's do it. Trends, google.com. Let's do homesteading, right? Homesteading is a topic. Let's see. Past 5 years. Is it up? Oh, you know what? It's not really up at all. But look at this though. Wow. In for some reason right here, it was like really. We just bought a house with land, so we're actually getting to start on things. Yeah, I guess I felt like it was trendier than it was. Let's go to like exploding topics. Wow, Brave is so fast, like it's crazy. I gotta go back to Safari though. I can't abandon my Safari. Can I not search this? Homesteading? Let's click this. Topic. Homesteading. Oh my goodness. Browse all topics. Yeah, I guess. Oh, there's a search. Homestead. Stead? Farm? Farming? Yield farming? Okay. Let me see. Homesteading? Is it not like one word? No, they don't even have it on here. All right. All right. I can't give up on this LeetCode thing. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. Yeah, that's cool. Honestly, I will join you because I am gonna give up as a programmer because I can't get the easy LeetCode questions. Okay, so this was actually right. But that other simple one was wrong for some reason. I guess I can add another case, right? Let me see. It's weird because like you would think, wow, the first one. Probably because. Okay, I actually have to figure out why this is not working. Let's see. So bracket is this, opens is this, open is nil. Okay. Oh, it returned false, right? If open, right. So I actually have to say return false if opens dot size greater than 0. And yeah, my false condition here has to be a little different, I think. I can't just say next unless open. Because that fails another one. Let's see. I think I have to rethink this this condition here. Maybe I might just break, right? Break. So open is going to be nil, right? Break if opens size equals 0. Or because there always needs to be an open one, right? At the first iteration, at least. I think there always needs to be at least one open one. So this is probably right. Break if open size 0 or open does not equal matches bracket. I think probably next unless open equals matches bracket. Right? I hate unless, it's super confusing. You know what, honestly, like I know this isn't the same thing as farming, but a real alternative to software engineering is a Walmart truck driver, okay? 110 grand, all right? Walmart truck driver's salary. Let's see. Look at this. Look at this. Amazing. Amazing. That is an incredible amount of money for being a truck driver. Honestly, that's how it should be, though. Like truck drivers, super important. Farmers, super important. Like, I feel like I'm weird by thinking this, but like, driving a huge truck, too much stress. Yeah, when there's traffic, but like, software engineers, like the majority, I would say, of software engineers. Sure, there's some important ones, but like, realistically, like we don't need software engineers doing ad tech, right? Like, do we really need that? Like, do we need Web3 engineers? Like, I don't know. Should we pay them that much? I feel like probably not, right? I feel like if you get into software, you should get paid a lot less. And you should also, like, you'll probably love what you do. So, like, you probably won't care, right? But 110 grand? Okay, well, all right, Matt. Like, what would you do? What would you, to drive a truck, what if they did 250? 250. That would be something. Mechanic would be my fallback. I like that it hits a lot of the same skills. Mechanic. Oh, as software? Yeah, I guess like debugging and stuff. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay, so next, if open does not I think this is probably better. Okay. All right. We're on to something. This might have just been me. Let's see. I wonder if there's a leak code for mechanics. I somehow doubt it, though. I somehow doubt it. Um, break if open size equals 0. And then this is just going to return open size. Maybe I don't want to break, right? What if I just do next instead, right? Cool. My output was true. Sweet. Because opens is not 0. Wait. Let's go through this stupid thing. Okay, so bracket is this, and then that's opens. Open is nil, right? Next. Okay, so next bracket is this. Actually, you know what? No, this should be false though. Break if open and right? Okay, yeah, maybe that's what I was looking for. And then it should return false? I wrote what I had in my head, I guess. I can share the link to my submission. Oh, okay, is it different? Let me see. No, I think, yeah. I might have ruined this with all of my edge cases here. I have to think about this break statement, you know, like this break condition. I really got to think about this. So here, this is this. Bracket is this. Opens is this. Open is nil. Okay. And then open is nil, so break if open. Oh, okay. All right, and then so that's the next time it rolls around. This is this. Opens is still this. Open is now this. And open does not match, right? Because matches bracket would have been this, but bracket is this, right? Instead, bracket would be this, so they don't match. So it should return if opens is 0, right? But it's not. Oh no, it is 0, right? So in this case, oh, you know what? It's this right here. If closed cares include bracket, you said not to pop, right? If the thing doesn't match, right? So we can do that instead, right? Opens, what do you do? Like peak or something, right? Is that what we do? Open 0. If open, let me stop doing this stupid trailing if thing. It's really starting to bother me now. Okay. If open and, right, then we do that. Break if open, right? Bird developer, what's up? Thank whoever just followed me. Thank you. Bird developer, I think followed me. Thank you. Okay. Do I do lead code daily? I think I would like really be a truck driver if I had to do lead code daily. I don't do lead code daily, but I do lead code occasionally. Yeah, I mean I've done it the last 2 days, I guess. So there it is. Okay, let me see. So if closed cares include bracket and open is matches, right? So if it matches, the previous thing, then pop, right? Then I don't even need that, right? So then, okay, so let's try this one more time. Okay, let me see. So this comes in, it's this. Opens is this. And then there's no closed care, so it does the next thing, which is this. And then opens is still this. So open does not equal the what is, it's not 0, it's last, I guess, right? Okay, so it doesn't equal the last match, which would have been it would have been this, right? But it actually it's supposed to equal, it's actually this, right? Because a closed scares includes bracket, and then matches is the last open. Oh wait, that's always gonna be right. What am I talking about? This is bracket? Wait. I have to check if the open one. Oh. Jeez. Opens dot last equals matches bracket, right? Yeah, we can do this instead, right? Yeah, opens last. You can use a stack. Oh, I thought you were using Python. Yeah, it's Ruby. Yeah. Yeah, this is I mean, it's not a stack, it's an array, but you know, similar. Okay. All right. Closed cares include bracket and opens last equals what is opens last? It's this, right? Matches the bracket, right? So the current bracket, right? And this then we shift it, right? So bracket is this, and the matching bracket is this. I'm just gonna run it. I'm gonna run it. We're running it. Okay, so this a little better, I guess, right? Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try starting from example 1. All right. And this one, okay. This one, all right. Wait, oh my goodness, are you serious? Just let me run the code. Elite code. Oh man, I'm breaking elite code over here. I'm doing too much elite code. Okay, let me see. This, looking at the elite code submissions after I submit mine makes me feel really bad. Let's, yeah, you know what? If I ever get this thing, let's try to submit this. I don't know, whatever. Let's just have it fail on me. I don't really care. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool, great. So this is a failure case. Sweet. Okay, so I don't even know if I got further or not far. Use example test cases or add multiple lines to the test. Oh, you can? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's add this one. Let's add this, and then we'll add this. I didn't know you could do multiple lines. That's incredible. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Okay, so I hope it'll tell me which one it failed on, though. Okay, true, true, false, false. Okay. So this wasn't even true, 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 and this one was false? Wait, oh, sorry. Diff. Yeah, let's do a diff. Here we go. Okay, so the last two were failures. This one was a failure. Yeah, it is really annoying. I didn't even see that diff button. Yeah, that's actually nice to see. Okay, so let me see. So this failed, right? So this comes in, it's this. Okay. And then this comes in as nothing. Opens is nothing. My open stack is nothing here. Let's see. So then closed cares does include bracket. Open last does not equal the match. So nothing is happening here. And then return open size is 0. So sorry, return true even though it's not supposed to. Okay, so that sucks. That's definitely not great. So let's see. If there is no open, right? I think what I could do is just return false if why do I keep adding cases to this stupid thing? I don't even know. My brain is like checked out. I've solved too many of these stupid problems. Let me see. This oh frick. Okay. Okay. All right. So closed cares include bracket and opens last equals matches bracket. Then I pop the thing, but I don't pop it because there's never any open, right? If open size is 0 and yeah, I guess I could just return, right? If there's ever a closed one. I think that's not a bad case actually. If closed cares, right? Yeah, I could just return false. If closed cares include bracket and opens size is 0, right? I think I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's fine. But this one though, what's up with that one? This one comes in here, and then opens is this, and then that's fine. Opens is nothing, and then this one comes in as this. Opens is now this. Okay, and then nothing happens. Okay. Okay, so then this happens, right? And then opens nothing, it's the same. So then I check opens last, right, which is this. And if it matches the bracket, the current bracket, right? So this matches is going to be this, right? Okay, so this bracket is this. And then, so that is going to be this, right? So they should match, right? Open last should match this. I don't even need this. I don't even need this either, but I'll keep it. Okay. So this comes in and they should match actually. Now that I'm looking at this, like this should definitely match. Closed cares include bracket and opens last equals the matching bracket. Oh, I do need open cares. I was using it. Okay. Yeah, great. Cool. This is still not working though. I don't really understand that. And then so the next time this comes around, right? This gets popped off, right? And then this gets shifted. And so now this comes in. Bracket is, oh, geez. I broke if bracket is nil. Which maybe I don't care, right? So then bracket comes in as this, right? Now that I've gotten rid of that bracket nil thing. Let's see. If bracket, if open cares include, so this is nil. This is nil. Okay. Okay, that's, maybe I don't even need this anymore. Wait, is this my only break statement now? Break if bracket nil. Right? Okay. Wait, that didn't do anything actually. So bracket is not nil. Bracket comes in as this. And then open is now this because it got shifted before, right? And then this should match. That should definitely match. Return false, and then break if bracket nil, right? So close squares include bracket and open size is 0. Wait, why am I returning false on that? Because this will definitely happen. Maybe I don't want that. I guess I could break down here, right? Wow, I'm back to almost nothing here. Okay, so at the end of this, opens should always be 0. And then it just, if it runs out, right? If it runs out, break if bracket nil, or if opens last, close cares include bracket. If it's a closing bracket and opens last matches bracket, then open should be set. I see why I did that in the first place. I'm like going backwards now. This is horrible. Okay. All right. Okay. By the same type. Must be closed in the correct order. Okay. Let's see. So here we have opens, right? If closed cares and opens, then I pop off opens. I'm not even doing it if bracket is nil. And then I just go to the end. But opens will have a size, so. But yeah, if this is this again, opens is nothing, right? And then open shift. Returns open size. And oh, that was that case, right? Shoot. That was actually a valid one though. This, you're never removing anything from opens. I am though, but I'm not sure if this is the right case though. If closed cares include bracket. So if it's a closed character, right? And opens last is matches the current bracket, and they match, right? So like if the last thing in the thing, then I do open shift. Does shift not do what I think it does? Is that what the problem is? Let's have it a equals 1. A dot shift. Okay, thank goodness it does. Okay, I was going to okay. Shift does modify, yes. Wait, is that not what you were intending? That's what I thought we were doing this whole time. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So I am though, right? Open shift if it's a closing character and the last one matches the same closing bracket. Matt, are you serious right now? Oh my goodness. How am I the only one that didn't get this? You know what? It's because I'm following Boston Mass's advice, okay? I was doing my counts and everything was going okay with a bunch of returns. Man, maybe I have to rethink this. This is horrible. I don't like this. Faster than 25% of people. All right. Let me see this dip button again. Okay, so at least the last two are still failing, right? And everything else is still okay. I mean, this looks... So it's failing on the one closing, which, yeah, I could see that, right? If this one closing, okay. If this one closing comes in and there's no opens, right? And closed cares, Red Sox. Oh, Boston, Mass, yeah. Let me see. Closed cares include bracket. And it matches, and then pop. But there's nothing to pop. So I guess, yeah, maybe I do want this though. Like, if there's nothing in opens, I don't know. I'll just add this stupid thing back in. Return if open size 0 and closed care, because I already had this before. Include bracket, right? It's like an automatic false if there's a right. I feel like this is just gonna break everything else. This is horrible. I hate this. Yeah, cool. Oh my gosh. All right. What? Do I have to keep track of the closes too? Like, I'm only keeping track of opens. I mean, if the thing opens with a if it's a closed character right away, it's automatically broken. Like, how is that? If closed chars include bracket, right? If it's the first and input size 0, right? Like, am I crazy? Can I not do that? How does that break anything? That doesn't even make any sense. Fix one method faster than 60% now. Cool. Okay, so this, oh my goodness. Are you freaking serious? Like, how do I not get this? Like, how do I suck so bad at leetcode? I'm pissed. Okay. Return false if closed chars include bracket and input size. I don't follow sports, but yep, Red Sox. Spacing above. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Okay. I've been doing too many Ruby web frameworks. That's what I've been doing. Too many web frameworks over the years, you know? I don't know how to do anything else. Wow. Colin39. Thanks. My own advice back at me. I really appreciate that. Thanks. All right. Frick. All right. I don't know how long I'm going to do this for. I'm just going to do one more thing. I'm just going to... How does this... Input shift? This was the only character in there. How does that break this? How does this even break this though? I'm gonna end this stream on like a low note, and I wanted to end on a high note. I should have quit while I was ahead of the other easy ones. Dang it. Let's see, what are the easy ones that I do? I feel like I was going pretty well, you know, but I had like momentum, you know, for some of these easy ones. Let's see, what was it? No, I don't want to check out your dang solutions. Okay, I want to solve it myself. Dang it. Don't link me anything. Let's see. So I did this, and this, and whatever that is. Dang it. Feisty. All right, let me just go through. So this is actually Boston Mass's like idea. My idea was worse. His is better, but still. Or her, I don't know. But I'm just saying their solution was a little better than mine, but now it's like falling apart because I don't know how to implement it correctly. I actually. Oh, I see. I can't do that. But I can do this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I plus equals 1. There we go. Good to go. All right. Yeah. Forget you. Forget you, leetcode. Yeah. How about that? Okay, so now I'm only failing 1, right? And it's this one, which I failed on before. Okay, so that is going to be this. And then it's going to be this. Okay, so this comes in. It's this, right? It's that. And then this happens. And that gets pushed. And then nothing happens here. So this comes in. Same thing. This comes in. This this happens. And then closed cares includes the bracket. Opens last is this. And then matches bracket is this. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Boston Mass said to pop, so I'm popping off the thing, okay? That's what's happening. So that matches, right? You know what? Let's just focus on that one. Is it open shift? Pop does not equal shift. Don't you want to break if brackets is nil at the top? Do I? Yeah, I guess I do, right? Okay. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Dude. Oh my goodness. Are you freaking serious? This whole time. No. No. All right. My solution has bomb. Come on. Boston Mass, you could have thrown me a bone or something, you know? Like you could have let me know. All right? Like you could have just said, hey, don't use shift. Don't use shift, use pop. All right, I don't even know if this is going to work now, though. I have no idea. Like, I mean, now everything's different, so I have no idea what's going on. Because I was like, what? There's no way. I have to debug. Okay. All right. You know what? You know what? Where did it? Farming. Farming. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's not legit. Add another one to the fail, the epic fail. Wait, this should fail though. This is open. That one should fail though. Right? This is that. We don't. What, Colin? Colin, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is that? Oh my gosh! If only I was painting. All right, this is horrible. I cannot deal with this. Okay, so this this is going to be this, right? And then this is a closing character, but it does not match. Oh, I see. It doesn't match, so it should fail right away. Yeah, it should fail right away. I have one more thing that I need to do actually. This should fail. This should fail. Like close care, include bracket opens if it doesn't match, right? That this should fail. I think I actually had that as a failure before, but I took it out. I don't know. I mean, it should fail right away, right? Because like, no, it shouldn't fail right away. Dang it. If last is not equal matching bracket. Yeah, that's what I was, matches bracket. I actually had that originally, though I took it out. I totally forgot. Yeah, right? Right? I mean, that should just fail, right? I feel like that should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I do have that ampersand, though. I do have it. Wow, I really broke a lot of stuff. Oh, because I pops, right? Just smile streamer. I didn't even read that. All right, let me see. You could do the else if you didn't have the ampersand on line 74. Yeah, I guess what does it matter if it's a closed? I definitely do want to fail though. If if it doesn't match right away, right? So what really happens though, right? Like opens doesn't, it shouldn't get oh, I see, cuz it does go to the end. It does pop, right? But it shouldn't have. Right? Cuz it just kept going. So I do have to break actually. I have to break. Break if opens last does not equal matches bracket, right? Um You only want to check any of that if it is a closing bracket. Yeah, that's what I need to nest this if else inside an if that checks it if it's a closing care. Oh yeah, I guess I could, right? If it is a closing character, then I could say, yeah, I guess I could do that. Else, right? And I could break, right? And then if I break, opens for this one, opens will still be, it won't be 0 for that last one. No, nested. I mean, return false straight away. I mean, you might as well break though. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess there's no point, right, to keep going. Um. All right. Well, with some help, you know what though? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just submit it. All right. Look, I mean, I abandoned my horrible solution from before, so at least I got something out of this, but I gotta go fast. All right, let's look at how do I see the can I what is this lock? Subscribe. What the is it discuss maybe? How do I see the other ones? Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yours is junk. Get out of here, Matt. Get out of here. Look, you know what's good about my solution, okay? It uses 200 megs of memory, all right? It uses 200 megs of memory. That's a ton. Look at this Python solution, though. Are you kidding me? I feel like an idiot. Like, what? If it's blank, just return true. Otherwise, replace with blanks? Wait, what? This makes perfect sense. Oh my goodness, this is insanity. And then you just check the length. Divided by 2. Oh my goodness, are you freaking serious? Why am I doing this? Like, okay, let's look at these other submissions here. Okay, wait, hold on, hold on. Hold on, let me see. Jeez, like, wow, how much of an idiot. Okay, let me see this one. Let's look. Okay, so this is Boston, Masses, right? Um, okay, 109 milliseconds. All right, it's looking good. Memory usage is looking okay. 62%. Okay, here it is. Here's the stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, because you only need a match on closed, right? Oh, okay. So okay, so here you did it next. Wait, why did you do it next? Because this is the last thing. But I guess yeah, make it faster, right? Okay, yeah. So size equals 0. Yeah. Okay. So this is pretty much the same then, right? As what you coached me through. So that was that, right? I mean, it's not as good as that Python. My goodness. I didn't try to be fancy. Oh wait. Which one am I looking at? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is Matt's. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's a little slower. You know, a little slower, but that's all right. We'll give it to you anyway. Okay, let me see. Memory usage. Oh my goodness, are you serious? It's just the if. Pair parens. Care if closing. R put. So you did it opposite. You said if it's closing. Otherwise, pop does not equal care. Return false. Oh, it can change the speed? Oh, okay. Dang, this is pretty good, Matt. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is pretty nice. But honestly, okay, you got it. Okay, Matt, you gotta admit you were inspired by my solution. All right, you got to say it. All right, that's it for the stream. Like I'm done. I'm done with LeetCode. I give up. Like I'm gonna be streaming truck driving from now on. Okay, I'm just gonna be a Walmart truck driver. Okay, that's it. Walmart truck driver salary. Here I come. Okay. You're going to see me behind the wheel, all right, on the road, okay? I'm done with LeetCode. I'm done. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. Kotlin, I don't appreciate you, but I still do appreciate you. All right, that's it. I will be back. Not probably no time soon. But yeah, I definitely